Hi YouTube. So I have been waiting to do this for such a long time, and I've been encouraged by many people, and now I feel it is time that I come out here and come and make myself a member of the YouTube community with my videos. I've definitely learned a lot from the different people on YouTube regarding natural hair care as I too transitioned, and I believe my last relaxer was um, March of 2009. And the reason I went natural first and foremost was because I just wanted to know what my hair looked like, honestly. I never had that choice since I was younger, thanks to my mother, who I love dearly, but I knew she didn't know any better. And at a young age, it was just put a relaxer on the hair because I don't want to deal with it. And so I did a lot of braids in high school. I just loved the variety, the versatility of braids, and that's where I can color my hair without actually damaging my hair, because I tried that in college too, and the color was banging. But I learned the hard way that you don't put color on your hair if you also have a relaxer, because that will definitely damage your hair, which it did. I started getting little stubs at the top, and my hairstylist back home was like, "What did you do?" And I told her I went to some other salon because I went to school in this area where their black population wasn't very high. But so at a young age, due to the lack of care of hair with my mother, I learned to try to take care of my hair myself. And I also became very intrigued with hair, where people would say, "Why are you staring at my hair?" And I honestly wouldn't stare at people's hair because it looked good or bad, but just because I was just intrigued with the way you parted it, the textures, the colors. That really intrigued me. So I knew that I've always had a passion for hair, and in particular, a passion for textured hair, because I don't feel that there's a lot out there at this point. There's a lot, but there's still room for improvement. So I went natural. I transitioned. I didn't do the big chop. I don't think you have to do the big chop, but you can. I work in a corporate environment, and so for me, it was just a matter of, okay, I can transition into this and see where it's at, and it worked out. I got to a regular hair length, and I started experimenting with the different ways to take care of it due to a lot of information I saw online. YouTube is amazing. You can teach yourself anything, and a lot of it is just trial and error. What works for most people didn't always work for me, but it helped me realize what may work. I knew what would work through what doesn't work. And so now I'm here. Due to my passion in the past 2 years, I recently went to cosmetology school, graduated last week. Woo! Yes, and it was definitely a trying experience because I did this part-time along with working full-time, pursuing my passion on the side now that I had a little more work-life balance as opposed to my other job. And I told myself that I owed it to myself to go to school to at least get education in something I really, truly was passionate about if I was able to do it for something else, which affords a very nice career. But I realized I want to make a difference when it comes to textured hair. I want to really work on the manageability of textured hair, which I feel that there isn't that's the main thing that makes people stray away from natural hair, or textured hair, as I don't want to exclude different curls and patterns. I want to address from the waviest to the tightest, kinkiest, coiled hair. That's what I want to address. That's what I want to help create, um, a manageable way to take care of this hair, because that's where I feel people fall off, because they would love to rock their naturally curly textured hair, but just how do I do it? How do I maintain it? And also, how do I make it look fly and appropriate in different settings, like from the corporatist to the most conservative corporate environment to, where you have full control, full freedom to express yourself however you want. So those are things I want to address. After graduating cosmetology school, I went in knowing a lot, but I also learned a lot more about the proper way to take care, because I'm the type of person who wants to know why, and I like to understand things from the molecular level out so I can understand why certain things work, so that way not it look good the first time, but it's just a matter of time until your hair falls off. Because if you understood the chemistry behind it, you would know that yes, it's there is long-term damage here. So that is my goal, to definitely my life's work, I feel, will be the miseducation of black hair, because I feel there's so much miseducation out there, and it hurts my heart really, because I think the biggest thing you have, especially African Americans, black folks, African folks, whatever, who experience hair that will not grow that long. And it's really because they're experiencing negative hair growth. Your hair grows from your scalp, trust me. It grows half an inch every month, okay? That will not Your hair will not stop growing. But you need to worry about about maintaining the hair that's on the end. That's what really matters. The retention of the hair on the tips, because that's what will create your long hair. You have to work on maintaining what's on the tips, so that way you don't get those split ends that now take away that growth from the root, and then you're like, why is my hair so short, or why doesn't my hair grow? It grows, it's just breaking off at a faster rate. So that was another reason why I went natural, because I felt that I never really got the length of hair that I wanted, or the fullness that I wanted with relaxing. And I figured, hey, if you take away all those chemicals, why not? It should grow. And it's really an experiment to myself, because I do see people who are natural, who before they went natural, or no relaxer off the creamy crack, that their hair was pretty long. It was mid back. My hair was never mid back. So my experiment is to see that if going natural, I can achieve that length of hair as well. So we'll see as well, because I know some people look at all the textures of hair and say, oh, she's not like me, therefore she doesn't apply. No, that doesn't matter. But I to myself also want to see if I can get mid-back length hair, or if there's something inherently about, maybe your hair is pre-programmed to stop growing at a certain length, because there are things like that. I've learned about that in school, where some of your hair is pre-programmed to stop at a certain length due to the life cycle of the hair. And so some people are able to achieve waist length hair, while some people, it will never get past their back, because by the time it gets to mid back, the natural hair cycle has finished and the hair will fall out and start over. So those are things I want to prove to myself, and I would like to document that journey here. Really quickly, the things that I really do enjoy about, I've realized that I'm passionate about. I'm also a makeup artist. I'm a up and coming makeup artist. I just truly enjoy color. Color just really invigorates me. So I've identified the areas I want to focus on, which is textured hair care. I want to address my life's work, I feel, will be to mitigate the miseducation of black hair, because I want people to be able to take care of their hair at home if they please, but still go to the salon. Please, you go to the salon to get professional care, but still be able to take care of it in the meantime. I also love color. I enjoy hair coloring. So, right there, for those who are going to say, oh, that's not good for your hair and everything, I didn't say I was a natural hair, organic hair care person. I'm a textured hair consultant. So, that is what I want to become, a textured hair consultant. Hair health first, but I think there is a compromise. You can get some color in your hair, but you need to know what you're getting yourself into, as far as what is it that what is the maintenance that is going to be required for that? How light can I go? If you went to cosmetology school, if you understand hair color, and honestly, I do think I want to create a hair care coloring system. A lot of products out there don't address textured hair, in coloring and placements, and those are things I want to look into. How to products that will be the least damaging, because let me tell you, anything you do to your hair with a chemical will damage it, okay?